Well, hello there, APPLETINI. This is your APPLETINI, Raphael Tavares, talking to you straight from our show here, The Written Writ. A show where you and I and you take a journey together to become better writers. Here we are! Happy New Year's! It is 2020! And that's right, 2 double critical roles on the way to you, and that means so much success in the new year. Yes, I am a D&D player, so I see 2 beautiful critical roles. Not usually what I get. I usually get 1s, which is a critical fail. And a lot of interesting things happen with it. Maybe it's because I'm a writer that I get the 1s and the interesting things happen. Who knows? Speaking of which, I've been having fun in this new year doing some TikTok videos and putting them out there. One of the videos I did recently was people were asking me what's the first thing I need to do to start writing. And I went on to say that the first thing you need to do is ask yourself, do you want to write? Sounds stupid, but here is the thing. Most people do not ask themselves this question. Now, some people want to write because they want to make money. Some people want to write because they want to share their stories. Some people want to write because they just like to write. The question is, do you want to write? Do you want to sit there and write what pours from your soul so that you can see these beautiful stories coming across? This is very important. You need to answer the question of do you want to write in order to know if you're going to write. Just because you say you're writing or you want to write doesn't mean that you want to write. You have to decide that you're going to write so that you can write. I know it's all sounding a little mumble jumbled and a little crazy here, but follow me. If you want to write, if you really want to write, then you will write. If you just say that you want to write, or you're just saying, hey, it'll be interesting to write, then I have a feeling that you will not get too far in this writing business. But if you really, truly want to write from the bottom of your heart, then that's what you need. You need that passion to get the writing done. But you say, hey, Ralph, I can't write. I don't know how to write. Well, that's not the thing. We all have many things that we can write about, and pouring it down on the paper is the important thing. You will only become a better writer by writing, and that's as simple as that. The more you write, the better you are. Some people have it a little easier. Some people are a little more difficult. But the whole thing is to sit down and want to write. Now, you're saying, hey, Ralph, I want to write, but I really don't have all this imaginational stuff that happens in your head. I say, hey, it's not that difficult. What you want to do is you want to take your life and use bits and pieces, stories, or things that you've done, things that happened to you, and start with that. That's the best place to start. Start with what you know. So, and one of the reasons that writers do this is because it makes life a little easier just to start with something they're writing that they've been through that they know. Let's say, all right, let's put it this way. One of the things that happens to me is when I'm going on the train trying to get to work, I have all these delays and all these things that happen to me. Now you're saying, hey, Ralph, what the hell? You're on the train and you're late. How's that turn into a story? Well, let's go. This is what usually happens to me when I'm on the train and I'm looking at this delay. I see the evil dragon known as MTA, and it is attacking me, forcing me to stay. And I want to battle it so I can get to where I need to be so that I can see all the things I need to see. And we have a beginning of a story with the evil dragon MTA and my quest to slay this beast. And it's as simple as that. That was just a simple thing of me going to work and, it going from there. I'm not expecting everybody to turn those stories into that, but you have to start somewhere, right? Your story from the train. What happened that day? Start off like that. Go simple. And as you go, you'll see other things where you can write. It could be that, oh, hey, I was on the train, I was going to work, I was late. All of a sudden, this lady walked into the train. She was very interesting. She was wearing a beautiful outfit. She looked like something out of the 20s. And there she was on this train. What is she doing on this train? What is the story behind that? Well, there you go. Another bit and piece. This is a normal, everyday things that you can turn into writing. Now, ask yourself, do you want to write? answer that question honestly, and get to writing. And like I say, writing only gets better if you write. So let's take this journey together, become better writers, and grab your pen and join me and start your writing. Let it start with the basic everyday things. Start with a diary. You know, I've talked before how diaries are important. Just get yourself writing. Once you're writing, that's all that matters. Because you can perfect your craft. You can let your brain out and let your imagination run loose. I hope this has answered that question of why I said you have to ask yourself, do you want to write? And with that, I will bring back one of those little stories that I did in the beginning with my first writer's prompt of Happy New Year's. Let's read this prompt and see where it goes. Happy New Year's, I heard coming from above me. The crowd on the boardwalk was busy celebrating. Here I laid in the cold, wet sand, my life's essence pouring out of me. Right above me, I could hear life teasing me with false happiness as the revelers partied. I didn't care. I could die right here and finally be at peace. They won't see it coming. Yeah, she can take care of herself, but they won't see it coming. The voice in the back of my head wouldn't let me be. You have a choice to make. Yeah, you have been given a bad deal, but that's life. It's not their fault, and you can't let them pay for what's happened to you. He was right. He made sense. Get up. Choose to fight. Forget how tired you are. Do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. Decide to live and make the world a better place. Make the change you are looking for. Slowly I forced myself up. The blood poured from the bullet wound. I rose to my feet and staggered into the cold night. Then I heard it. A woman screamed. A man stared at me flabbergasted as I emerged like some zombie from underneath the boardwalk. A cop came running to me. I collapsed into his arms. I tried to speak, but only a whisper came out. I said, "Send help to my office. He's going to kill them, and they aren't going to know he's planning to. My brother, they can't trust him. Don't let him kill them. She can't protect the child if she doesn't know he's..." I start to fade, but at that moment, I decide to live. I decide to change the world. I pray that they can save them from a brother I trusted so. A brother that left me for dead. And that was what I came up with the writer's prompt, Happy New Year's. We all know what a writer's prompt is. It is a tool we use to get ourselves writing. Now, what did you come across with Happy New Year's? What juicy little written story do you have? Where did it go for you? Let me know. And with that, this is Writ Ralf signing off. Till next time, well, I'll probably say something like, Happy New Year's! Wait, I said that already. Alright, there you have it, my friends. Another exciting episode of the Written Writ. In the can, in the works, 2 in a row. Happy New Year. I'm on a roll. Look at the fire go. So, you know you liked this episode. I really know you did. So give it 2 thumbs up because you know you want to. And hey, why don't you put your Happy New Year story down below in the comment section. Or if you need to tell me something or ask me a question. Or, hey, we have this writer's journey together. What do you need to know about your writing or our writing to let us move forward on this journey to become better writers? That comment section down below is there for all this and much more. And I want to say, press that little ring-a-dingy bell down there, and that way you'll know when my next exciting episode of the Written Writ will be coming to you. And that's it, my friends. Till next time, this is Raphael Tavares, signing off.